You know it's good when I'm feeling it. I'm thankful to be home. I wish the circumstances were better, though. The first day of school had gone perfectly until that concert, which, to say the least, was a shit show. Lucy, God, she was broken up about it. I don't remember how long I held her in my arms in that room, but she had effectively passed out after being emotionally and presumably physically spent. I managed to text Nasser about what happened, and thankfully, he found us. I carried her to his car and placed her gingerly in the backseat. You're dropping the pronouns, my man. Please. Nasser and I silently agreed to talk about it tomorrow. The most important thing was to get her home safe and away from the school for the day. Again, I mentioned this last time and I gotta bring it up again. What is the plot gonna be if Anon starts off? Because a part of this story is that they kind of start off with E4 relationships, right? They're all on board, they're all shaking hands, they're all great friends. So what's the struggle? Because part of the struggle has kind of been that Anon doesn't know how to handle the situation. Or how to relate to people and connect and be a human being. Even as I lay in bed, I'm torn up about it. Not just how it happened, but why. Where were her friends? Why did I leave her behind? Did I do enough? Trish said it was the best friend ever, and they just ran off. I brush my fingers against the soft, preserved feather. The calm it usually provides me isn't coming, especially not after today. I remember how light she felt in my arms, the softness of her scales, the silkiness of her silver hair, the smell of her citrus shampoo, the warmth of her wings. In those moments, picking up and taking to her car, it felt right. Like I was meant to do, like I was supposed to protect her, like I was supposed to carry her down the wedding aisle. And we already agreed I'd carry you down the aisle. You're the lighter of the two of us. Oh, God, shut up! I'm supposed to do it. You're not the man in this relationship, Anon. It felt natural. I hate this so much, but hey, tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully a better one. Not for me. I want to be a better one for her. I don't like this because there's something. It feels like we're already past a few goalposts. Like, putting aside the sexism on display, my genuine issue is it feels like we're a little. This feels a little creepy, right? It's like Anon is just gushing fucking all over the place over this woman. How can we start? He hasn't seen her in 8 years. They knew each other for 3. Like, I feel like Anon has unrealistic expectations over what this relationship is going to do. Because he clung to this relationship while he was away, and he's like, it's going to fix everything once I get back home. I feel that's a great angle to take, is that Anon is like, no, everything is fixed now. We're together. It should be fine. Everything should be magical. And it isn't, because it turns out you still have to work at that stuff. Oh my god. Hold up. How many blanks? Because I edit out, I know a little magic trick. Okay, no, it's the same amount. It's pretty much the same amount. Why? The next day. I feel like you could have kept this exact same conversation, but he's like in bed and it's the morning. It's right before he goes. You don't need this time skip, man. If anything, it makes this chapter a little clumsier to start off with something that immediately gets time skipped over without any physical actions. Like, we are never in the moment with this. We are always looking back or forward. But yeah, that's another interesting angle we could take, is that Anon has unrealistic expectations about what a relationship is like, especially after being apart for so long. They have to resynchronize and everything. The next day. The walk to school was uneventful, but the thoughts of yesterday lingered in my mind as I entered the school. I promised Principal Spear that I would be there the first thing in the morning to talk to him. More likely to talk about what transpired yesterday at the concert. It was fairly quiet this early in the morning, and the freshly cleaned floor reflecting the fluorescent lights from above. What is this sentence? What the fuck is this sentence, my man? It's fairly quiet this early in the morning. The freshly cleaned floor reflecting the fluorescent lights from above. The vines and flora and fauna of the brachiosaurus. Fauna? They put bugs in there? Glistening with morning dew. Why is there dew inside the building? Why is there dew on the inside of the fucking building? Like, you might say, well, no, Safi, it's because the plants, they exhale water to some extent. But I can't imagine, like, if that's enough for dew, do they, like, American buildings are full of air conditioning. It should be dehydrated, right? They should have dehumidifiers for this. I wonder if Nasa and Naomi are here early. I should talk to him about what happened yesterday, beside the part afterwards with the sister. I feel like you should guess that Naomi's already there, because don't forget, Naomi's class president. Student council president. I wonder if she'll be here. Off in the distance, the sound of someone getting their ass handed from further through the halls. I wonder who could be starting a fight this early. Oh, it's the Mega Raptor from yesterday, and Trish, who currently has the guy pinned against the locker. I never liked this. I never liked that she runs away and then later she goes to beat the guys up. It always felt a little bit to me like Trisha's either compensating or realized she fucked up or something, which is fair enough. But it's kind of odd to have a character come from both sides. Maybe it was the numbers. Maybe she knew she could not dive into that crowd and make it out alive. Considering that she's known for her ill temper, why would is he that considerate of the combat scenario? Trish, who's scared of the guy pinned against the locker, is begging for mercy. Nah, you know what you said, motherfucker. You're going to apologize. I swear to Raptor Jesus, I will bury you in one of these lockers. Alright. Oh no, it's John Cena. Alright, fine, I fucking apologize. Jeez. He raised up his hands in surrender. She huffs, stopping assault and pushing off of him, letting the Mega Raptor run away in a panic. Fucking assholes. She mumbles loudly. She dusts off her hands before looking in my direction. I meekly, I'm running, Trish! What's up? She walks up to me and looks me up and down, raising up. Didn't you wear that yesterday? Well, didn't you wear that yesterday, Trish? We're all cartoon characters. Jeez. Well, I buy in bulk. I have tons of these hoodies, shirts, and pants. She looks to Felix and sighs. Yesterday went badly, didn't it? I shrugged. Wasn't expecting a full-blown riot, honestly. Thankfully, Spears came in and put a stop to all this shit. You saved your ass, too, from what I saw. You stood up for Fang, and I appreciate that. Again, what's the conflict going to be? One bad concert? That feels a little much. That feels a little too much. We need to establish that her parents suck ass in that case, because they need to be like sort of the slow and steady build of the society. You need a face. And we're not going to do the Mega Raptor, because he doesn't have a name or anything, so... No problem. Fang's been one of my best friends since childhood. I mean, you're her best friend now, so I don't know. But I'm not gonna let some asshole badmouth them. Oh, I'm glad you did. Oh god, this is awkward. I got the pronouns right. What are we supposed to complain about now? So what was that about? She asks, pointing at the feather around my neck. Oh, I'm sorry, you lesbian, but you're not dating that non-binary. Anon, I'm not a lesbian if I date someone who's non-binary. Oh, god damn it! I'm so confused. I want to be straight. How am I ever supposed to be the man in a relationship if the woman's the man? Wow, Anna, you've got some serious biases you need to work on if you're talking like that. What are you talking about? Listen, Anna. She slowly backs away because she doesn't know either. She just knows to say that in that situation. Oh no. Fran gave it to me before I had to move away back when we were kids. She looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. So they gave you a feather and you hang it around your neck? It's special to me. It's got me through hard times when they weren't there. Reminded me of home. You know, it's got that salt on it from the sea. It still does, even though I'm back here now. They never given me this feather. What makes you so special? She's sticking a finger out to poke the feather. So, I feel like Trish, she gave it to him because he was going away. How about you move out of town? Alert! Treasure touched by the unworthy! Automatic response active! To my shock, I hadn't realized. I slapped her hand. I love it if, like, there's, like, alarms and shaking, and it's just this backhanded, just a really meek slap. That's what we call art. That's what we call a comedy. I hadn't realized I had slapped her hand, much to her own shock as well. I gasped and brought my hand back. Shit, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. She had her hand looking at me with a squinted gaze and vitriol voice. You better watch yourself, caveman. Next time, I will hit back. Why would there be a next time? You know not to touch it now. She turns around quickly and stomps off out of sight. Jesus, that scared the hell out of me. No shit, I was scared for you, bro. Jump, jerk, Jesus! In a panic, I turned around towards the voice that startled me. Oh, no, so. Jesus, dude, you took of my life with that one. Sorry, I should have stepped in, but Trish was in goring range of you, so... Up the back of my head and sighed. I appreciate it, man. How are you feeling today? So. Still reeling from yesterday, honestly. Is Lucy here? His smile disappears, replaced with a frown. No, she decided to stay home today. I can't blame her. She wasn't really feeling well this morning after all. Damn. Poor Lulu. That sucks. I was hoping to see her today. Me too, Anna. Me too. This guy got to see what happened at home, so yeah. I pull out my phone and check the time. I still got 20 minutes before class begins. I need to go talk to Spears this morning. So I yesterday I needed to be addressed. And can I come here for a bit then? I wanted to ask you about it too. And glances at the necklace. You know, including the fact that you're wearing an engagement ring. I'm just, like, when did this happen? Oh, great. Now I gotta explain to Lucy the brother of our people? When I got this? Alright, well, can talk with me while we head to the principal's. So what happened at the concert, other than the fact that it went badly? Other than the hecklers and the student body laughing at them, they didn't even make it halfway through the first song, Nasa. He's silent. I think he wants me to keep going. Everyone was egging on Lucy and the band. She got mad and told everyone to go fuck themselves. Then this one guy, he said, and I quote, "No one would want to fuck you, bitch." And that shit pissed me off. I ended up confronting him, much to my own inability to see how tall and strong he was. The Mega Raptor Trish had pinned in the hallway. Was that him? Yeah, he was gonna kill me had Spears not stepped in. Fuck. Fucking hell. Sorry what happened, Anon. No worries, man. Anyway, after that all went down, Spears let me go find Lucy. I tracked her down to a dressing room. No Reed or Trish to be found. I couldn't keep the sadness out of my voice as I shakily continued. She was a mess, dude. Pop stopped just before Spears' office, leaning against a locker as I shoved my hands into my pockets. I won't pretend to know what happened in your life or Lucy's since I've been gone. 8 fucking years. It's almost a decade. Yeah. Really, you missed a lot, but he places a hand on my shoulder. What happened yesterday, that wasn't your fault. There's nothing you or I could have done to stop it. The fact that you were there for her made the difference. Not just for me, but for her too. Honestly, if you get an ending at one at this point, like, that's fucked up, man. How would you do that? Like, seriously, that whole concert ending the way it did is kind of like just cruxical to the whole situation. Don't you mean crucial? Yeah, cruxical. God damn it! Where's Ryan Gosling when you need him? He smiles. You're a good friend and brother to me. Brother. I smiled. Thanks, bro. Let's go my shoulder and drops his arm. Glasses. So, again, when did that happen? The day before I left for Caldera for rock bottom. I was pretty depressed about having to leave. I was alone in the park we always played at when we were kids. The one near our house? Yeah, the one near the suburbs. That one. I was contemplating running away from my parents so I could stay, but Lucy convinced me to do otherwise, that I had to go. I really wish she didn't. Honestly, it'd be better if I lived in the trash. I might have learned some hobo skills. I lean into the locker as I look up towards the ceiling lights, but she made me promise something, that I would come back someday and return this feather to her. You didn't give it back to her yet? Why? I'm not ready yet. Honestly, it's been kind of a busy day. Like, I didn't have a lot of time. Look, staring at me with an inquisitive look. What am I supposed to say? They made a promise as kids to get married when I returned the feather? Did Fag know about the ritual thing at the time? Because it's just like a whole thing. His eyes go wide. Oh, fuck. The moose bloodline is doomed to mumble through every generation due to genetics. He lets escape from his big. Because odds are he thought this actually happened like later when Anon was like cognizant of what it meant. But I guess if if they're kids, it could be like, oh man. He laughs loudly. Oh, bro, come on! I'm as red as I can. I like how this Anon blushes his ass off. He's just a little guy, man. He's just a little fella. Leave him alone. Give him pet-pats. He's trying his best. Anon, all I've got to tell you is you gotta cut that shit out. What shit? The whole, like, being the woman in a relationship? Anon, society has moved past those things. And if you can move past it, then it doesn't matter you're the woman in the relationship. I thought you were going to say something about how that doesn't have to be a man or a woman. I don't know, man. Mom's the dad in the relationship, too, if you really think about it. Like, Dad just crumbles anytime she says anything. Wait. Now that you mention it, that does make a very odd stereotype, doesn't it? Yep. That's why I stopped caring. Wait, am I the dog in your and Naomi's relationship? Maybe. Seriously? That's what you both promised? Oh my god, Nani. That's totally something you and Lucy would have done. I'm not against the idea. Don't get it twisted. I just think it's too early to start. Like, I'm not even done with senior year. Come on. Oh, no, that's him saying it. I'm not against the idea. Don't get it twisted. I just think it's a little too early for that. Like, maybe graduate first and figure out what you're going to do for college. Like, maybe marry after you have a stable employment. I'm just saying that marriage can be pretty taxing if you're in a financially unstable situation. How would you know that? You have any idea how many domestic violence cases come out of that shit, Anon? Do you think Dad doesn't talk about his work? I don't know. Well, I figured that day when she gave the feather to me, I felt like nothing else mattered. Title drop for the wrong fic. Are you gonna say you became nothing to something? That no matter where I went, she would always be on my mind. You being stuck in rock bottom, my thoughts always been back to her. No one ever really No one ever really caught my eye like she does. Admittedly, it's kind of weird that I kept fawning over someone who I only knew as a 10-year-old. Yeah, that is a little fucked up. Why didn't you just call us or like send a letter? We could have sent you some cool pictures. Oh my god, Nasser, please stop bullying me about the fucking pictures! I get it, okay? Oh, that's just so fucking great. Even being stuck in rock bottom. Okay. Like she would look up, took up every corner of my heart, the way her wings wrap around me. The beauty of her eyes, all that mattered was her. Anon looks pretty, Nas looks pretty stuck. What did I say? So, you love my sister, don't you, Anon? Oh my god. Dude, you should really talk to her. It's not healthy to have this amount of, like, gushy love over someone. You should tell her, preferably soon. Ah, hello, Blush, my old friend. It's painfully obvious, isn't it? I've seen the way you look at her, the way you talk about her. Come on, the feather, dude. I'd be mad if you weren't. I mean, the amount of times you've mentioned her eyes. Like, it's weird how you never mention her ass or her tits or like anything a man would be interested in. You just keep talking about her eyes and her wings and her eyes and her wings. It's like, man, you could probably date one of those angel wheels, you know, the ones with the eyes on the wheels and the wings with the eyes and the eyes and the eyes and the feathers and everything. You could date one of those. They're just like Fang, all the parts you love, eyeballs and wings. I really am the. Yep. Oh, I don't want to be the girl. Yeah. But a guy would notice the tits, man. A guy would notice the tits. It's just this endless, like. I just like the running gag of, like, Anon's the girl in the relationship. Anon, are you expecting her to say it first? It's not even Sadie Hawkins. You do know the guy has to do the first date. Shut up, Nasa, please! All I'm saying, Anon, is you should see a gynecologist. It's important to have good vaginal health. Why do you know this? Dude, I have a sister. Do you not think I hear her talk about her fucking visits to the gyno? Do you think I don't know what a yeast infection is? I was hoping you didn't. Ugh. Next thing you're gonna tell me is you don't wash under your foreskin. What makes you think I'm uncircumcised? Dude, bros just know. Bros just know. He puts a hand on his shoulder. Bros just know. God. Oh. Anyway, where were we? But I will say this. Don't rush into it. Like, seriously, you gotta talk out the fact that you are just endlessly just ejaculating over my sister. That is not healthy. Like, you aren't dating, man. You're crushing. This is just a crush. You need to get that bi-directional travel of emotions, and then it starts being cute instead of being kind of weird and creepy, okay? Of course I did. I just came back into your lives yesterday. And you're already endlessly talking about how you want to fucking look in her eyeballs, man! Please! I know, Lucy's going through a lot, and I don't fully understand it, and neither do my parents. The whole Emmy thing is new to me, but she is my sister. No matter what happens, and I'll still love her. She's your sibling. Oh, God, she's not even my sister anymore? Fuck! The one thing I thought I could count on is gone now! Same. Fang, Lucy, it doesn't matter. The soul is the same. Yeah, that's what God says. Fuck God. I don't like that guy. I wished, you know, I asked Santa and God for a bike for my as a Christmas present, and neither gave me anything. I'm pretty sure that's because your dad doesn't want you driving a bike with uneven wings. Do you have any idea how your drag profile is going to cause you to constantly veer to the right? Oh, well, I do keep falling off my bike all the time. This is why you're my best friend, Anon. I will love both. Yeah, you're gonna love me too, right, buddy? Yeah, I care deeply about you. I care deeply about both of you. That has not and will never change. I say, placing a hand on the shoulder and patting it. Pat-pats. Pat-pats for Nasser? Fuck. This is about them. A buzz from Nasser's phone ends a moment, and he sighs while reaching into his pocket. Oh, God, I know that's soul animals, he and I. I'm almost done with the meeting. I should go see my girlfriend before classes start. You should see your boyfriend, right? Please, Nasser, stop. No, man, it's too fucking funny. I should see my girlfriend. You still need to talk to Spears. Yeah, I do. Oh, God, I only have like 5 minutes left. Fuck, how is she not pissed off about this? I spent so long in this hallway. We can talk later at lunch. Of course. We need to get you back to my house for a week so we can game together for old time's sake, and you can taste Mom's cooking. Good looking? Hey, I wouldn't mind that one bit. I put out a fist and he bumps it. See you later, Anon. Peace, little bro. It's hard to remember, but like, yeah, Nasser's technically younger than everyone. He's like a year younger, I think. I watch as Nasser walks down the hallway the same way Trish had gone not too long ago. Alone again. But not for long. I have a family friend to talk to. I walk up to Spears' door and knock twice. Or is it? It's Anon, sir. Enter. Opening the door, the interior isn't how I imagined it. I honestly expected it to be like, a cave of paper and chaos. Surprisingly well furnished. A large mahogany desk with a small computer, stack of papers, various cabinets, two well-used armchairs sit in front of the desk, facing Spears himself. I close the door behind me, giving the caveman principal a smile. Good morning, sir. Take a seat, sir. I sit down in the armchairs and set my back to the side of the chair and sigh. Ugh, what a fucking cool boy. Damn, I could sink into this. Try not to. I use those for the larger students. No wonder I feel like I get sucked in. Seriously, I don't know how school treated you so far. I mean, it's literally been one day, but I like to stay on top of things. How punctual. Apart what happened yesterday, obviously. Yesterday is the entire fucking day, man. You can't just say, except yesterday. But that's the only day I've except yesterday. Honestly, it's been decent. I know I'm the only student in this school, but having old friends of mine has been a blessing. Honestly, not as much racism. Really weird. It used to be so racist in like elementary school, but for some reason high school. That's because as people grow up, they get less racist. Anon. Also, most of them is. Also, you just left after the last senior year was all humans. You should have seen it, man. All humans. The entire year. You're talking about Nasa and Fang, correct? Yes, I met him in elementary school. We were childhood friends before I moved. What? I thought it'd be weird if you were adult friends in elementary school. That damn crash. My wife and I nearly lost our home because of it. I'm sorry, Mr. Spears. No need to be. We managed to survive, not like your family, though. Only the circumstances were different. I would prefer to be here. But really, I hated rock bottom. I'm assuming the transfer was related to that hatred, your hatred of that town? For the humans that live in it, sir, never again. Anon is a race traitor. The man is literally a race traitor. He's like, I hate humans now. In a way that does not feel healthy. You should talk to a doctor about that, Nani. He adjusts his glasses and leans back. I see. Now that I've adjusted my glasses. You have a good head on your shoulder, Anon, but listen, you aren't alone in this world. Everyone has their own problems and no fight you include. Anon learned this lesson literally yesterday. When he tried to comfort Fang. I think he already knows. I know I'm not alone. I mean, I have my parents, Spears, Lucy, and Nasser, right? Like, this would make more sense if it's actually about the greater student body. Lucy is dealing with something. Now, maybe Nasser as well, if yesterday wasn't enough evidence. Just gotta be there for them. I could be for the past 8 years, But now, I can make it up to them. Soon to be far to Fang, Anon. They called me out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, that's because my best friend and so on. He hums. Goddamn smile of his. He knows something. I won't pretend to know what they mean to you, but I can see clear as day that you care for them. I like that Anon, that Principal Spears is like using the right pronouns, because he would. He's a considerate man. He might not get it. But if you ask him something, he'll respect it as long as you're not a big dipshit about it. I'm just saying. Just be patient with them. A lot can change with the passage of time. Surely you understand, Mr. Books. I mean, the last time you saw me, I was a tiny kid. I remember the day your mother called my wife to excitedly tell us you were born. You were so goddamn tiny, Anon. She would ask us to be a godparent should anything happen. That? I never knew about that. Glad I didn't, though. This is the kind of thing you really shouldn't want to find out. Really? I never knew. It wasn't necessary, obviously, since your parents are alive as well. But accidents happen and tragedy can strike when one least expects it. I couldn't imagine losing my parents, let alone anyone I care about. Just know that if it did happen, Fang and I would take good care of you. Fang, wait, that's not... Holy shit, I forgot that Mrs. Spears' name is also... Two Fangs I know. Don't tell them. I've had enough time. I have a hard time when they came telling me how they wanted to be addressed. Take me to the grave, sir. It's good to have you here, Anon. Try not to get any more confrontations with other students. Okay. Of course. I like why near future? Why is there a qualifier? Shouldn't he just be like, don't. Do not. Good. Now off you go. Classes are starting soon. Remember, my door's always open to you should you need advice or someone to talk to. Thank you, Mr. Spears. Have a good day, Anon. You too, sir. Principal Spears waves me off as I exited the office. The hallway having filled up. Okay, cool. Man, look at this. Look at this. Look at how fast Anon just fucking leaves and we're done. Scene over. Go home. Holy shit, Swanfather, you figured out that I don't give a flying fuck. And we're just getting to the meat and potatoes. Woof. Wait, why are you bringing me another appetizer? I've already eaten a main course. Lunchtime. The day is moving on pretty quickly, despite Fang's abs. Oh, hold on, we need to turn on some school music. Lunchtime. The days were moving pretty quickly, despite Fang's absence in science and the stares I'm getting from in math from Trish. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm still mentally cracking up about the thought of 2 Fangs. It's pretty funny, honestly. If only they knew it'd be so embarrassing. I decided that for lunch that day, I would grab a warm chicken sandwich. Not cooked, just full of salmonella. You know, for that little extra crunch. Soda and a cookie, because, fuck it, I deserve to indulge once in a while. Mom would not let me live if I didn't eat a cookie. Every once in a while. At lunch tray, with the goodies in hand, I spot Naomi and Asa waving me over. Though, Asa looks thoroughly exhausted. Sorry, I got distracted by something real fast. Hey, guys. Hey, Anon. Good to see you again, Anon. Alright, I have her in my English class. How's your day been so far? Okay, I guess, apart from not seeing Fang here. You know, getting stares from Trish. Take a bite out of my sandwich, it's not so sauce. Tell me about it. Right after I got done talking to you. She confronted me in the hallway by yesterday. What about it? The audience? She blamed me for bringing out hecklers to watch. Of course, I didn't think about what the crowd was gonna do. Told me to go fuck myself and all kinds of profanities. Damn, you're worse than I had this morning. Nah, it's Trish. I've come to expect her to be like this with me. Or with anyone, for that matter. That doesn't make it right, dear. I agree with that. I agree with Naomi, it really doesn't. Trish should not treat you in that way after all. You're her best friend's best brother. And only brother. So also the worst brother. And I'm used to it, among other things. Dear God, that's depressing. What's going on? He sighs heavily. I got into a heavy argument with Fang this morning. Pretty heated. I tried to apologize about the crowd. Of course, that went about as well as you could imagine. And she cussed me out, called me a fucked ring retard, and she told me she didn't need any help from me. Oh, we're not even abbreviating it? Wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. Lucy, Fang yelling at their own brother, calling him names like that. Holy hell. How are we going to play soccer now? The sour look on Naomi's face really sells the mood. Maybe this isn't the best time to talk about this. I'll try veering them off this depressing course. I think they're just a little emotionally unwell after yesterday now, so don't hold it against them. I mean, I don't, but I feel like we haven't done anything but butt heads lately. And honestly, I miss how it used to be. Some days more than others. Naomi places a comforting hand on his shoulder. I fucking feel that, bro. I really do. But there's one thing I've learned. We can't keep regret about the past. We gotta keep moving. Make what do. No one gonna break my stride. Ain't no one gonna slow me down. I lean back and sigh. Give him time now, son. You know Fang better than I do. You're right. Thank you, bro. No problem. Just gotta believe. You gotta believe. Believe it. Speaking of belief, I can't believe Nasa got himself a girlfriend. And a parasol girl to boot. Honestly, I thought you were gonna go for a parasol. Or a guy. Or a brachio. Wait, what was that about a guy? Okay, listen. Me and Fang might have had a betting pool about you being gay. Why did you think I was gay? We just found out about gays because of that protest happening outside of the police station. Like, we thought it'd be funny, okay? Like, I knew I wasn't gay because I was really into Fang, so we had proof on that end. But, like, for you, we had nothing. And we wanted to make a bet, okay? So when did you two happen? Where'd that come from? I shrug. My grin-eating shit by the bucket look. I'm just curious. I come back after 8 years and find you rubbing snoots with a woman. I mean, of course, I'm gonna be the annoying older brother and ask. Just fucking rubbing snoots with a woman? Ew! Well, we started dating in junior year. Naomi squeaks out, failing to hide the blush on her face. Well, they are adorable. My bucket's overflowing. I'm gonna hear the end of this, Nasser. Jerk! I laughed loudly as no one else. Looked like a pair of ripe tomatoes. Yep, got that revenge. But later that night, Jesus, this is so much longer than it feels like. I'm so much more used to. It's hard to explain. Later that night, it's a good night. Oh wait, we need to get Skin Row Soul in here, man. This is the perfect opportunity to play Skin Row Soul. Ain't no one gonna break my stride. Ain't no one gonna boop that snoot. Boop boop. You've got to keep on booping. Actually, this works fine. Later that night. Nah, I feel like Skin Row Soul, man. You can't argue with that jazzy vibe. Later that night. It's a good night when I can come back to my apartment. I finish my homework, cook some food, and have some rest and relaxation. And by that I mean lurking on threads on 4chan and shitposting like someone shot my dog. Thank God I don't have one. At least I can keep my shitposting confined to my computer. While on my phone, I've been texting back and forth with Nasser about shit. What they had for dinner, Lucy and the folks. Apparently he spilled the beans to his parents about my return. Sounds like they want to see me again soon. It's a warm, happy feeling to know that I'll be seeing them again. To me, Samantha Aaron is like a second mom. I mean, my mom's pretty great. She gives tail hugs, and Samantha can't. So honestly, we all know who's winning this. You can't beat tail hugs. But wing hugs, though. Oh, it's a cruel battle. A cruel battle. She took good care of me each time I went to visit their home. Grandpa was always busy with work, and I would see him on the tail end of it, either when I went home for the night or if I was staying over for a sleepover. He's stern, but he means well. I wonder how much has changed since I've been gone. Would they be happy to see me? To have me over again? Am I worthy of possessing this feather? Are they on board with Fang's situation? Well, Seth, that's a son of a bitch. I lean back in my office chair and sigh. The shitposting can come to a pause for tonight. I need to clear my head. And so my phone rings. Who the hell? Bring, bring, bring. Telephone, telephone. Ding, ding, ding. Telephone, telephone. That's from Pokemon. In Pokemon, at some point, I remember that the telephone goes, like the little Poke machine goes, and it just goes, bring, 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 telephone, telephone. Or is that another show? Am I thinking of something else? I don't know, but I recall it being the Pokemon thing. Who the heck is calling this late at night? I swear, Dad, if you bud dial me again, I will bud dial you back. Lucy. Oh, shit. Lulu. Anon, hey. What's up? Hey. Nothing really. Just wanted to hear your voice. Yeah? Mm-hmm. A period of silence. Felt like ages. Yet only a minute had passed. I've been sitting there smiling the whole time. How was your day? It was okay, but it felt lonely without you there. Please, Fang, I need to look in your eyes. I need to be reminded of the great treasure of the Pyramid of Giza. Me too, dweeb. Hey, about yesterday. No, it sucked, didn't it? A voice sounded shallow. So hurt. No, people suck. You looked incredible up there. Honestly, if I was Inko in that Inko version of the story, I would have taken a picture of you up there and been like, look at how cool you look in this picture. Please stop trying to make me feel better. Resist the urge to groan. You are not alone in this world. Everyone has their own problems, their own fights, yours included. So, are there echoes in this? I would love if there was an echo filter I could put on this. Apparently there's noise suppression. Wait, is that why this shit sometimes fucking bails? That would... No, I'm pretty sure it's the microphone. Oh, dang. Oh, man, you can do all kinds of cool stuff with this. If only I knew what half of it meant. Hey, do you want an event? I'll be your ear. I've got two. She's quiet, but I can hear a soft frequency speaker. Please. Alright. I get up from my chair, throw off Modi, and lay down. Plugging my phone to the charger, I put it on speaker and get comfortable. Lay it on me. Then tell me what you want to talk about. Okay, so I just want to speak, and my brain fought to stay awake. With my fingers gingerly across the spine of the feather towards the tip, made it feel. Anon, stop stroking that. Stop stroking that, please, please, British lady, stop describing what you're doing to that fox as stroking. Oh, I'm just gonna give this fox a little stroke. All I can think about is the fox having a heart attack. Like, stop, please. So I was talking with Lucy in the same room, touching her feathers and feeling her warmth. This is not creepy at all. It's cute. Stop thinking it's weird and overbearing. Woo. I wish I was in a room with her right now. She could use a hug. Someone by her side. Someone, anyone. I hope I can be both. Okay, so I've had some comments, but let me remind you. So far, no major complaints. Swan Father, you're pulling 3 for 3. Okay. I got my little fist up. I'm doing like a little fake footwork. You're 3 for 3, buddy. I can't wait for you to fuck up. You're gonna fuck up, right? Come on, that's how everyone works. You can't just start doing well. I hate that. I'd be so mad. If I walk away from this going, man, I can't believe Inko Noted isn't the only half-decent fic out there. How weird. How strange. Anyway, I'll do chapter 4 in a bit. Uncertainty. It's gonna be 2 days later. We're pretty much following the game in terms of short stuff. We haven't really established a central thing yet, and things, if anything, have been a little smooth going. So, if I would have to give criticism, I'm not sure what the story is about, other than Anon being a fucking goofball. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope you have a good day.